Hi everyone, this is Mahvekar DA, Assistant Professor in Zoology, ICSC College, Kolhapur, and today we will discuss about the ECG. ECG is an electrocardiogram. So when the doctor will advise you to take the ECG, then you will go to the electrocardiogram technician and you will get the result that will be in the graphical form, and it will be in this form. So this is the graphical presentation. Let us understand what this graph indicate. Before that, we already know that the heart is a human heart is a four chamber. The upper two are the atrial chamber, which are receiving, and the bottom two chambers are the distributing chambers. This is the right ventricle, left ventricle, left atrium, and the right atrium. Let us understand the function of each chamber. The right atrium will receive the deoxygenated blood from every corner of the body, which are carried out by the superior vena cava. Then once this blood will come, which is a deoxygenated one, it has to be provided towards the lungs for the oxygenation. So that blood which which is present, which is carried out by this vena cava, that will be transported to this right ventricle via this, and this is guided by the tricuspid valve. Similarly, the oxygenated blood from the lungs, which is carried out by the pulmonary vein, which is transported or which is carried out into the left atrium, and they in order to supply that oxygenated blood to the throughout the body, that has to be distributed. And so for the distribution of the oxygenated blood, that oxygenated blood once when come an atrium, that will be transported towards this left ventricle, and then left ventricle will contract itself to distribute that oxygenated blood via aorta throughout the body. So always remember, when this right atrium will get relaxed, at the same time the left atrium will get relaxed, and when the right ventricle will get constricted, at that time the left ventricle will get also contracted. And this will play a very important role in order to understand the ECG. This is a simple ECG machine. When the technician will proceed for the ECG, he will attach these electrodes at the different region of your body, at the chest region, on your upper arms, on your lower arms, and then that wires are connected to the machine, and that will take automatically your electrocardiogram. He or she, when will attach that clamps of the electrodes on your body, at the junction of that electrode and your body, he will apply the gel. Because of the gel, the communication or the conduction of the electric impulse from the body to the machine is carried out easily, and that will be recorded on the electrocardiogram. Before proceeding for the electrocardiogram, the graphical presentation, let us understand the action potential. Action potential is nothing but the movement of a charges across the membrane. Imagine that this is the one membrane at which it is having inner negative charge and the outermost positive charge. So suppose this is the rest condition, but it will never remain longer time in the rest. When the impulse will pass from the one region to another region, when the impulse will pass from this junction, then when the during the transportation of that impulse, this charge will exchange for the charges which are present at the outermost region, and so this will never remain longer time in that resting condition. And when the exchange of ions will take place, one condition will occur. At that time, the positively charged ions will come inside the junction and inside the membrane, and the negatively charged ions will be transported outside the membrane, and so that will be called as a depolarization. It will also never remain longer time in that particular condition. Again, it has to come back its original potential. And so once the impulse will pass from the one corner to another corner, at that time that particular membrane will try to occur or try to gain its original action potential at that time, that is the reverse of a depolarization, and that is called as a repolarization. And so when you will present it in the graphical form, that graph will be look like this one. This will be the resting condition, this is the depolarization, and when this graph will come downward, it is called as a repolarization. Here also this is the electrocardiogram, one cardiac cycle, and in one cardiac cycle the atrial depolarization, ventricular depolarization, and the ventricle repolarization will take place. What is the atrial depolarization? When the message will come to the heart to contract, at that time the as the heart is a myogenic in nature, the impulse will start itself, and that will be start at the one point that is called as a auricular node, which is present at the right ventricle, right auricle at the uppermost end. And when once it will transport the signal for the contraction of a heart, that signal will be transported towards the AV node, which is present in the junction of auricular interauricular septum at this junction. And so the impulse will transport it from SA node to the AV node, from AV node to the Purkinje fiber, and from Purkinje fiber to the bundle of a His. And so when this impulse is passed from the one end to another end to the second end, a second point, it is recorded in the graphical form on the cardiogram. So when the impulse will pass from the SA node to AV node, it is called as a atrial depolarization. That will be the signal for the atrial contraction. When the signal will pass from the AV node to the Purkinje fiber and the bundle of a His, at that time it is called as a ventricular depolarization. That is a signal for contraction of a ventricle. And when the when the heart has to recover its original phase, that is the resting phase, in order to empty this chamber, and in order to fill up the new incoming blood in the respected chamber, it has to come at the resting stage. It is called as a ventricular repolarization, which is exactly opposite to the ventricular depolarization. And so when the blood will come in the atrial chamber, it will be recorded as the P. When the blood will pass from the atrium to ventricle region, that will be noted on the ventricular depolarization. And when the blood is distributed into the respected aorta, or the pulmonary artery, at that time it will be indicated by the ventricular depolarization. And so these are the different types of graphs you will get when when the technician will carry out the electrocardiogram. And when the heart pumping of a heart is very slow, that will be indicated with this graphical presentation. When there is a irregular heartbeats, that graphical presentation also shows the irregularity in the graphical pattern. When the heartbeat is a very fast, it will be in the fast the difference between the two cardiac cycle will be the reduced, and that will be indicated in this form. And this is the normal one. Now this indicate the normal functioning of a heart. What is the main application? When there is any defect in the heart, any heart blockages are there, suppose that person is suffering from the paining in the heart or heart attack, at that time he or she has to consult to the technician and has to conduct the electrocardiogram in order to determine whether the heart is functioning very well or not. So this was regarding the ECG. Thank you so much. I hope you have liked this presentation. Thank you so much.